when it comes to creating these experiences, and you have, a lot of experience in this topic, what would you say would be, okay, what does success looks like in this, like, for example, successful companies? What are some successful projects? What are the things that makes it successful? And what are some projects that fail in this regard?
Awesome. Yeah, that's a great question, because I actually got a perfect answer to it, which is an example project in Roblox actually, which is very similar to Minecraft. But Walmart released, the first project that they released on Roblox was a map, or rather game, called Walmart Land, which was exactly that I explained before, which wasn't good. It was a branded hub. It had no utility or no value to the players. It was just a big ad, which meant that the players didn't appreciate Walmart coming into Roblox, and it did not get a lot of good ratings. But what the team at Walmart really did very well is that they measured the entire experience, what were people not liking, the ratings they received, and essentially created a whole new strategy where the second product they released was really amazing, because what they did for their second product and the second activation and experience they created was that they built out a full-on utility where players could use their experience as a way to improve their player experience within Roblox itself, because that project was called Walmart Discovered, which helped players find new and up-and-coming games and new and up-and-coming UGC items that were trending. So that entire experience provided the players with a lot of value that the first project they released didn't provide any value at all to them. So Walmart is a really good example on releasing something that wasn't good at all, but what they did was that because other brands I've seen have also released bad projects or have been unsuccessful, but they haven't done anything they haven't tried it again, which is also a big mistake that some brands do.
Right.
But what Walmart did was that they realized and analyzed the feedback that they had received on the first project, and realized that, we can't just do a big map that is just an ad. We need to actually provide something to the players. We need to create an incentive for players to actually spend time in our experience. So the second project that they did release was really successful, and is one of the innovators when it comes to brand experiences on Roblox. So they've done a really good job for that.
Perfect. Yeah, especially like as you mentioned before, the company failed the first time, but instead of giving up, they gathered all that data, they improved, and they released a better experience. You keep mentioning utility. What do you mean by utility? Like, I understand that first they made a hub, which is a branded hub that you can walk around. What is utility? Is it gameplay? Is it mini games? What is utility?
So utility can be many different things. It depends on what community and what audience you want to reach, and that is also one big thing that brands need to take into account when they create their experience. They need to evaluate what audience do I want to reach, and what things do that audience like. So with Walmart Discovered, for example, what they saw, they did a lot of research of the biggest problems that Roblox players had in general, and discovered that the discoverability within Roblox was really bad, which led them to creating this experience that helped Roblox players find new fun games, new items to wear, and stuff like that. But creating a utility where the experience is somewhat usable for the players, and not just something that is just an ad.
Gotcha.
In that sense.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. So when it comes to like KPIs, your KPIs would be basically like brand awareness, brand affinity.
Yeah, that's right. And that is one thing worth noting as well, that the KPIs is somewhat similar to traditional media or social media. So things like impressions and impressions is very similar. But one important metric to track in these branded environments is gameplay or playtime, because that is ultimately what leads to building these deep and genuine connections with the audience.
Gotcha. Like how much time they spend playing in the level that you created. Gotcha. So So the thing that makes it successful is instead of just making like an ad, like a passive ad, you make something with utility, something that players will enjoy. It's more of like you're putting intention behind making these builds.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it, because you can't, and that is what I believe, why I also believe that this is the future of marketing, because as the attention span and stuff like that shrinkens with everyone, you kind of need people just subconsciously ignore ads that pop ups on TikTok, on Instagram. They will just scroll past it immediately. So you need to create something that is first of all genuinely fun or genuinely valuable to the players, so that players spend time in your experience. But you need to have these new mediums and these new touch points for audiences to interact with your brand, so that you still remain relevant to the new generation and the future of consumers.
Yeah, that's so important, right? That companies have like the ability to evolve throughout the years and engage with different audiences, because people are in different places, right? You may have millennials in Instagram, but a lot of Gen Zers and younger, like my nephews who are Gen Alpha, they're in Fortnite all the time, in Roblox. So exactly, perfect, awesome. Melvin, so I know you have a lot of projects, a lot of awesome things that you want to show us. I would love to see what you have in store for us.
Yeah, for sure. There we go. Can you see everything?
Yes, perfectly.
Awesome. So first of all, I just want to showcase this Minecraft map to give a visual representation of what a Minecraft map sort of looks like, and the gameplay strategies within it. So let's watch this trailer. So this map is actually sort of inspired by Subway Surfers, where there is one hunter and one person trying to run away from the hunter, and it has different abilities and different boosts and stuff like that that the player who is trying to escape can pick up. So that is one of our projects, and this specific project was actually done in collaboration with a YouTuber called Beck and so we essentially matched his audience and the content that his audience really liked, and built this experience to have his players enjoy it as well.
Awesome.
Now another video I want to share is this map right here, which sort of showcases what you can create within Minecraft, and what Minecraft looks like and what it feels like for different audiences and players.
Of course. Oh wow, so you can actually make like cinematics and such in Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft Sandbox allows you to do pretty much anything, which is why Minecraft is so good, because it's so flexible, since it is an open world and a sandbox game, which means that your creativity is your only limit.
Exactly. Dude, those builds are insane. Insane.
Thank you.
Usually, how long does it take to create something like this, like a build of that magnitude?
It really depends, but something that you can see in this video could possibly take somewhere around 2 weeks to a month to create. But in terms of creating full-on branded environments and branded experiences, we usually like to give ourselves 3 months to create an activation, but that also includes like the strategies and those things as well. But for the actual builds, it might take a month to create. We could go into this document right here. I think we go into that as well.
Gotcha.
So these are essentially different ways that brands can activate in Minecraft, from creating a full-on own world to different live event, or just creating a billboard within a popular Minecraft server. But as you touched on, our Opera GX experience right here was a server that we created for Opera and had different mini games. So this was the lobby that we created for them. It had the brand logo. And then we created multiple different mini games. So we had Bed Wars, Sky Wars, Murder Mystery, and Zombie Apocalypse. And these are different maps that we created for that server to have.
Right.
So yeah, fully unique server with different mini games to engage with the players.
Exactly, and that would be a perfect example of utility, right?
Yeah, exactly. And what Opera really wanted to do was to create a community for their browser, because Opera GX browser is a very gaming focused browser.
Yes.
So they wanted to create a Minecraft server to establish a community for them, which was the utility for Opera GX and their users that were using Opera GX.
Gotcha, and I think I also saw a video of PewDiePie playing this specific map, right?
Yeah. So it actually comes down here.
There you go.
It wasn't this server specifically, but it was a separate map that was done for PewDiePie. It was a unique sort of ad interaction, or a custom ad read, where a custom Minecraft themed Opera GX mansion was created, and then we implemented different unique features that sort of highlighted the features that Opera GX actually has. So one of the features that Opera has is that you can change the theme of your browser. So we changed, we sort of showcased that by changing the theme in the game. When PewDiePie clicks on this button, it shows it changes the environment around him to sort of convey that this feature works.
That is very smart. That's very creative.
That is one way of also activating. So if we check out, here's another project that we did for Twitch Rivals, for example. So it's a fully custom sci-fi map. So you can really create anything within Minecraft, which is why it's so exciting. That I believe it's so exciting and fun for me.
I love it.